Individualism is the belief that your life belongs to you, not to the state, not to the community, not even to tradition. It's the idea that your rights, your goals, and your values come before the demands of the group, as long as you're not harming others. In simple terms, you own your life. At its core, individualism is about personal freedom, the ability to make your own choices about work, beliefs, lifestyle, and goals. It's also about self-reliance, taking responsibility for your successes and your failures. If things go well, you own the credit. If things go badly, you own the consequences. This doesn't mean you never help others. It means help should be voluntary, something you choose because you want to, not because a law or social pressure forces you. An individualist believes that charity loses its meaning when it's done under compulsion. Historically, individualism became a powerful idea during the Enlightenment in 17th and 18th century Europe. Philosophers like John Locke argued that people have natural rights, life, liberty, and property, that no ruler should take away. Locke's ideas influenced revolutions, including the founding of the United States. Later, thinkers like John Stuart Mill defended freedom of speech and personal autonomy, warning that the tyranny of the majority can be just as dangerous as the tyranny of a king. In the 20th century, Ayn Rand pushed the concept further, promoting the idea that rational self-interest, not sacrifice, is the foundation of a free and prosperous society. In politics, individualism supports the protection of personal rights, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to own property, and strict limits on government power. In economics, it's linked to free market capitalism, where people can choose how to work, trade, and create without excessive state control. In culture, it values personal expression, your art, your style, your opinions, even if they go against mainstream trends. The opposite of individualism is collectivism, which prioritizes the needs of the group over the individual. Collectivism emphasizes shared goals, unity, and cooperation, but when taken too far, it can suppress personal freedom. Individualism emphasizes independence and choice, but when taken too far, it can lead to selfishness and social fragmentation. Most successful societies blend both, the freedom to live as you choose, and the shared responsibility to maintain a functioning community. For example, in technology, individualist cultures often encourage bold innovation. Inventors and entrepreneurs are free to take risks, create products, and compete in open markets. This environment helped produce breakthroughs from the personal computer to the smartphone. But critics point out that pure individualism can overlook those who can't compete, such as people with disabilities or those born into extreme poverty. This is where community support and collective action become important, balancing freedom with compassion. Supporters of individualism say it fosters creativity, innovation, and progress. It rewards effort and talent, and it gives people control over their own destiny. Critics argue that if everyone only looks out for themselves, social bonds weaken, inequality grows, and the vulnerable are left behind. Both sides agree on one thing: the tension between the individual and the group will always exist, and managing that balance is one of society's biggest challenges. Individualism is not about rejecting other people. It's about recognizing that a strong community is made of free, responsible individuals who choose to contribute, not because they must, but because they believe in it. Your life is yours. What you do with it is your responsibility and your opportunity.